All right. My name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what I have for sale here is a New Holland LB75B. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this these days is, I don't know, 85,000. This machine currently has 3,979 hours on it. As far as manufacturers go, New Holland's bought out Ford, so this is like the old Ford backhoes. But and New Holland's pretty ubiquitous out there. This machine weighs 15,000 pounds. The widest point is actually that bucket up there, which is 7.5 foot wide. The highest point is the top of that cab, which is 9 foot 8 inches, and the transportation length when this thing's tucked into transport profile is 24 feet. Comparable machines are like a Case 580 or a Cat 416 or maybe a John Deere 310. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like most of the machines we purchased, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine with no rust. I mean, you can see surface rust here where, you know, the paint's chipped off, but we don't have snow. I mean, we're far enough south and we're 300 miles from the ocean, so we don't have the corrosive effect of salts and whatnot. The only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. This machine comes from a large, well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that had a comprehensive maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We, as well as our customers, have been happy with all the machines we purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I buy any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspected, and if the numbers are right, then I go out and inspect it if everything's okay with the machine, and I inspect it and then I write or check for it. Let that airplane pass. As far as the engine goes, this has got a New Holland 445T. It's an 89 net horsepower or a 95 gross horsepower machine. It's got a 36-gallon fuel tank, which will run you, I don't know, 12 to 14 hours of run time, depending on your application. All the fluid levels on this tractor are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything on it works. The transmission runs through all the gears without hesitation. Top speed on this machine is probably somewhere around 20 miles an hour. Brake stop it on a dime. This is a four-wheel drive machine. The back tire is a 19.5 L-24, and the front tire is a 12-16.5. You can see these back tires are probably about 85%. And the front tires are probably about 45%. The hydraulics are strong on this machine. The pins and the bushings are relatively tight considering its age. You can see here the cutting edge on this machine is maybe about 45%. That front loader bucket again is 7'6" wide. It's 36 inches high. It's 30 inches deep. It's about a little better than a yard and a quarter. A little bit bigger than a yard and a quarter bucket. The hinge pin height on that link, if you were loading into a dumpster, is 11 foot 4 inches. The breakout force is 13,942 pounds, and the lifting capacity is 7,782 pounds. As far as the backhoe is concerned, this is a 22-inch bucket. Probably more considered like a 24-inch, but the bite on it's 22 inches. The maximum dig depth on this machine is 14 feet. The maximum reach at ground level from the center of that swing right there is 18 and a half feet from the kingpin. The maximum height is 13 feet. The breakout force on this backhoe bucket is 12,800 pounds, and the lifting capacity when it's up close at ground level is 3,200 pounds. We're going to run it in the next clip. Okay, as far as the operator station of this machine is concerned, you can see that this is your 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive button. These are your lights, your beacon. It's pretty simple. All the gauges on it work. You can see all the lights come on. I don't know if you can see that. It's cold right now, so it's not going to register anything. This is your, to disengage your backhoe lock. That's actually broken, so you got to step on it to unlock it. Not a big deal. These are your stabilizers, throttle control.